Hi, I'm Deborah Atkinson, the host of the Flipping 50 TV show and the Flipping 50 podcast. And I have some really exciting news that I hope you'll think is exciting too, particularly those of you who may be Android users. So for 7 months, 8 months, maybe it's been 9 months now, time has flown this year, I have been producing Flipping 50 TV on a wellness TV app in iTunes, available only on iPhones, iPad, and Apple TV, which has been fantastic. However, for those of you who kept saying, what about us? What about us Android users? The great news is it's much easier to access, or will be, in just a couple of weeks. So what we're going to do and can do now that we couldn't before is put those shows directly on our website. So through our membership area for free, you can access all of season 1's 13 episodes, and then very soon we'll start releasing season 2 just in time for the brand new year. So here's some of the topics that we covered in season 1. It's how to get out of your own way when you have a family still in high school and younger, and you have a full-time job and you're already tired and you've got so much to do. It's how do you prepare? How and when do you ever exercise when you've got to get up early to get them up early and then run them around like a taxi in the evening, and you've got a pet? So that was episode 1. We also addressed how to stop self-sabotage and what that's all about. Not necessarily for those of you that find that you start and fail, but for those of you who start and succeed and you're going down the right path, and then all of a sudden, wham, something gets you off track and you never get back on track. And it was not a trip or an illness or something major or a catastrophe. It was something smaller, which is sneaky. And I show you in that episode how to really deal with what it is once and for all. We addressed arthritis, how to exercise best with arthritis on a budget. And we addressed a lot of issues about libido, about the timing and the type of food that you should be eating in order to support the exercise that you're doing. And in almost every episode, we literally go through some workout exercise sequences based on the goal, whether it was lose fat right here in the belly area, tone the upper arms, tone the legs if you're lean and you're what I call a hard gainer. You actually don't have a body fat or body weight problem, but you don't have any tone in those legs that you've got and always have been okay. Suddenly they're not. We talk about cellulite, and I show you how it is we roll with my cellulite exercise solution. Those are just a few of the 13 things you're going to find. Almost every episode, we'll go through something for your mindset, something for the kitchen with meals in minutes, and something with exercise for exercise in minutes that you can do. It's not extremely time consuming. So you'll jump in there and I'll give you the notice and the where to find it in just a couple of weeks. But this week I'm going to share something else with you. If you're right now maybe thinking about it, not necessarily thinking that you're ready for change yet, because after all, 'tis the season. Maybe you've already decided, I want to enjoy this, or maybe you're struggling and you really can't enjoy it because you don't feel good in the clothes you're wearing. You walk into the closet and the holiday clothes really don't fit, don't look good on you, or you don't feel good in them. And that's what I've got a solution for. So this week, I have a webinar that's open to the public, meaning you, and I'm going to address the fat belly versus the flat belly formula. And quite often, a lot of the mistakes that we make because of what we learned in the last 30 years, if you're in your 50s, or the last 40 or more, if you're 60 or older, get in the way of us doing the right thing. So the science we had once was as good as we could do, but now we've got better science. So we still, some of us, need to unlearn our old thoughts and our old habits so we know what to do. And I'm going to address that all Wednesday night. So look below in the description, and I've invited you by way of the link. And don't worry, if you're reading this or watching this after the fact and that's no longer available, connect with me. Put a comment below or tag me. Better yet, go to the website that is foreverfitandfab.com, soon to be flipping50.com, all spelled out, no numbers, and you'll be able to get access to those tips super simply so that you too can go through 7 key flips by the time you walk away to look at, am I doing this one or am I doing this one? To know which is which and why maybe you're struggling even though you think you're doing the right thing, because none of us is making those mistakes on purpose. So I hope to see you in the webinar, and if you are and you're looking for a solution in this new year, right now's the time to get in, because the cafe is the place where we meet to fill our cup. It's my membership site, and it's where every month I do a free webinar, private, not the one you'll be able to attend on Wednesday, but one that goes deeper diving into how you get fit based on nutrition, mindset, and exercise that dives much deeper. And we do private coaching and Q&A live, so you get access to me and a coach with 32 years of experience who has walked your walk. At 49, most people get a convertible because they're moving into the corner office. I left safety, security, and started a new business. And within a course of about 14 months, I went through 8 major life changes. Now, you filled out the form just like I have on major life stressors. And when you have as many as 8, things happen. So to go through all of that at a time when hormones tend to be a little bit more volatile too, I don't recommend it, but I've made it out the other end and I'm doing okay, and you can too. And I've learned some secrets along the way because personally I had to apply the science that I've used to crack the code on exercise during perimenopause and menopause for the last 30 years in working with women well over 40. So you can too. Crack your own code. So the cafe might be of interest to you, but more than that, spend 28 days with me in January for the Flipping 50 28-day challenge. And you'll hear more about that on Wednesday with a special opportunity to get started for a Christmas rate for you. So I hope to see you Wednesday, and I hope you're excited. So watch for the Flipping 50 show on foreverfitandfab.com, which is soon to change the URL, but either one will get you there at flipping50, all spelled out, .com.